Alright, we're gonna go through a new game playthrough of Final Fantasy 16 Demo. This is the prologue story. It sets you up for, when 16 comes out. Settings. Action focused. Game.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptations,
magic
that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Starting off with Phoenix versus Ifrit. That's big time starts. Boom. Just got beat down, Ifrit. By a firebird. I like Ifrit over Phoenix, though. They just launch fireballs at you. I think this is one of the better portrayals of Ifrit that I've ever seen. It kind of matches to what they did in the 14 version of it. The Phoenix, I like the colors, but I'm not big on it. It's really flashy. Smack. You just got smacked by Ifrit. See, this coming to play, it looks like, as a memory. So he's remembering the fight. So it's like, okay. You remember this fight. What is it to do with you? You see it defiled.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
And the dominant must be referred to as
Where's
summoner.
the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
See, something to do with the mark. Makes them.
Let's get this
I
done.
mean, they look like soldiers, so they're probably not high-ranking soldiers. But just set up to follow orders as they come. There's a little magic about the fire. looks really good. Like, the detail is really strong.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Sergeant Wyvern. Sounds like it's a rank structure. Oh.
I said focus, Wyvern.
And focus, jerkwad. R to move the camera. L to fly. Press outside. It cuts anytime outside a cutscene. Menu. Action settings. Camera version can be adjusted in settings tab.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Yeah, you told me that both camps are stirring. It sounds like a battle.
Time to move.
Tilt all the way forward to run. Tilt slightly forward to RP walk. It's not even an RP walk, it's just kind of
Just
a
in time.
taunting. Side A versus side B. And smack. Pumpkin on the front line. Jeez. Fireballs, and chocobos, and got some battlistas there. It looks like blue flame, so or stuff. Which the battlista, you want to make sure it goes past where your men are currently fighting, or else you hit your own men.
Is
So
blood a more beast than man?
Why this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
oh, Zenitra's throne.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
He's got two people with him.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Doesn't even care. It's water from the crystal. It's different than what we saw, so. Yeah, so you have ones who need crystals and ones who need can just use magic.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men?
Which?
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken?
Low blow.
Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field.
Summoner.
And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Basically,
Perhaps you
we
have
don't
not
want to get
heard,
squished.
but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
truly doesn't care about whatever that guy is in his rank is.
Which just leaves me.
Topka!
The Iron Blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Is there a summoner?
You cock.
Well, it's one way to reference someone.
Benedictum.
Seems to get her
Take
either
care.
has her hands in a lot of things.
Does the
or...
lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
She looks like she uses her feminine charms quite a bit to get what she wants.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
These guys have to be from a different group or something. Because it doesn't seem like they're part of the Iron Blood in their gearing. Doesn't seem like they match the other group as well. Dalmals or whatever it was. So these guys are a third faction. And I wonder what the third faction is. You know, whose faction this is. I mean, they're more interested in the summoner or Iron Bloods,
quick and deadly.
which is Shiva.
As always. Take the van.
You can give him some keys.
Wait. Something's not right.
Clive can sense stuff, it seems. Oh, he sensed Titan. My guess is that's, yeah, it definitely looks like Titan.
Titan.
Yep.
So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
My guess is that was our big guy.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
There's Sheeta. Yeah, let's shoot fireballs at an icon. Definitely female, but I mean, Sheeta's traditionally in Final Fantasy as a female, so. And Titan's just not caring about anyone. Wants to spar with Sheeta. Like bullets. He's got a shielding capability. Ooh. He got punched. Doesn't seem to care whose side he's hitting, so. Don't die, Clive.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Oh, fine. I want to choose where I die, though. Yep, we gotta go a different. Let's see. Here's the path. Well, I think he's a little distressed. I mean, there's a big ice wall and rocks just dropping everywhere. So our secondary guy that did not want to go.
Who's gonna stand there?
Yeah. Don't get squished, Clive. Yeah, that's a good landing. What is that? Oh. He's dead. He caught a boulder.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
Oh, I got injured. Not unconscious or something like that.
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Yeah, you gonna heal him too? Look back. And, oh, yeah, he caught the boulder. He just didn't survive catching the boulder.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Splish splash. 13 summers earlier, Year of the Realm, 860. Sorry.
Yield?
Grand duty over sorry. So
Well,
you
if
got
you're
hit
not cut
pretty
out to
hard.
be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me.
Right! Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't
Oh,
give
jeez,
up now.
thanks. Torgal! Torgal, the good puppy.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Yeah, we're being watched. Okay.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Titan Lord Commander. Press square to perform a melee attack used for attack exchange. Square.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field.
Oh, really?
But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without.
Light your butt on fire.
Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
It's shiny. Press triangle to cast fire.
Excellent. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be
That's
arranged.
mean.
Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it.
Okay, so...
On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
On your feet. So R1 to evade. After evading, you can use the counter.
Good. Move only when you must. Try to evade my attacks.
Yeah, you really telegraph them, so...
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon.
Your mind?
Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Close the gap. Blessing the Phoenix grant Clive the ability to perform feats of human strength and dexterity. Phoenix shifters on these iconic feats must circle to shiftily close in on a distance target. Both melee and ranged attacks can be used to execute a Phoenix shift.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow.
What do you mean?
And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000.
True.
There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall.
Don't get cut.
Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Oh my. You secure? Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP and temporarily boost attributes. Item shortcuts. Up, right, down. Okay. Listen.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day.
Yeah, that's a good
Enough
statement.
practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
That's not nice.
You'd never ask.
Bad joke.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Okay. Final lesson. Blue gauge indicates that opponents will fight, break their...
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Oh, I got hit.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Not quite.
Stagger. Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will be broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can. Use R2 plus square to execute Rising Flame's power ability, getting Clive. Granting Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix.
It's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Clive, keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rossfield. Nice try.
Ooh, staggered again. And there's only 88 damage because that's all they had left. The iconic sounds of Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy.
I told you you could do it.
Best is last.
Bet he didn't go all out, though.
It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
True standing military. Oh, have you need to sleep for? Not get beat up as much.
Joshua, I was just tired. Phoenix's flames are a gift. I mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
Use them on yourself?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
Yeah. You seem extremely weak.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
He's never properly... Well, probably hasn't been trained yet.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
Handmaidens.
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
She does not like life.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Hmm.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
I mean, if I was born the Phoenix, then Joshua would have been looked down upon, so...
We should join them.
I mean... It seems to be a handoff. One gets it, one doesn't, but... Our Lord Commander. White chocobos.
Rise, my friends.
It's very,
Welcome
I'd say
home,
friendly
Father.
with them, but he
Thank
knows
you,
his
Joshua.
place, and he knows their purpose.
You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Oh, it's Torgal.
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Corporal seems to know.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Ooh. You can definitely tell
the
their
situation
fathers,
truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
I mean, his position is less
Shields dismissed!
because he's a shield, he's less than that of a prince or lord. Although he still holds the title lord. So, chasing butterflies. Go chasing butterflies.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Hopefully. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise. Let's see. Should you find yourself lost, hold down L3 and trust your animal. Trust your animal instinct to point you in the right direction.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
It is for us to protect His Highness.
Make sure you get a good edge
Excellent.
on that, eh?
I know! I'm not about to send our lads off to war!
It's like cells of some sort.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this, but she's raring.
Triple trailer.
All right, let's get this.
Finding items. Useful items can be found across the room for those who don't know where to look. It's going to be severed. Can be viewed on the items tab in the main menu.
Stuff unpackable the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
So this is it, lads. Time to put an end to their little crusade. And Rosaria's future will be secure.
All these little side conversations. It's pretty cool.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Okay.
We do to give our soldiers spent shards.
Yeah, that's true. Get these guys all in there training. Drop it to an apple.
Good as new. Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you
Seems to be
fool.
a lower position. Working with the merchant there.
It was no trouble, really. Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind
So he's
him
a
every
bear
day.
Based, I'm guessing it's based on the scar on his cheek.
Please.
The tattoo marking.
Start. I trust
Seems
his
like
good
they're,
fortune will continue.
You know, treating him like lesser
If that is your lordship's wish.
personnel. That's what
Don't
they seem
work
to
too
be.
hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve. As do we all, my lord.
Seems to be
As do
a
we
lower
all.
class because of
Come along now. Back to your duties.
When we saw Clive, he had the bearer's mark, but he was a soldier, so they must have different roles and responsibilities. That's my guess.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
See, this is pretty cool. You got the
I think someone's hungry.
crystal here that's utilizing to rain down water. Where's shiny? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I saw a shiny up there while you were down. High potion.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Jill's just carrying Torgal walking behind you as we wander around.
Wheat harvest's down again, apparently. If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Best fill our bellies while we can,
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Interesting. So... yeah, he's got the mark on his cheek, so... that's definitely the mark of a
Make
bell.
an handsome pair. We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
I wonder who they're talking to. Probably, Jill and Clive, but... open the doors.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
I'm sure Joshua's here. Oh, he's using wind to maintain the shrubbery. Oh, there's a shiny one. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Gotta get all the shinies. All your shinies will be mine. It's Joshua up to?
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
You doubt yourself.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you.
Needs a
and I will
strong
protect
hand.
you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
He seems weak.
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
Interesting. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to open. Right. Use X to access them, push R2, or push to pull with all your might. And this got haptic feedback, so they use the PlayStation's adaptive controllers to you know, make it feel like you're actually pressing a heavy door or something. See you later, Jill.
Good luck.
This is a big hall. It is empty, too.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
See, his father
Neither
holds him in
territories
better
fare any better.
than the
Most lie under a
mother
pall of
does.
black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
That doesn't sound good.
Flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Well, there's no
against
good
the
sign.
Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
True.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
Sounds like a heavy battle coming
We
up.
ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Okay.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first.
Oh, we
Rodney.
get an assignment.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Yep.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it.
Ooh,
Then you
okay.
will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Slaughter beasts. That must hurt. Depending on how hard he hits it.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
He's a good dad.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
Wonder if the mother walked in something where you can't see her or something.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Active time lore. Hold the touchpad button to access active time lore feature. Compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current story progress. Progression. ATL can even be viewed during most cutscenes. ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. So here. Okay. Alright. So we have Mother Crystal, Elwyn, Iron Kingdom, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which puts a good effort in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Also known in the local tongue as Hariran. The Iron Kingdom is an arpeggial nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Greg Losgit. Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated from within and without its borders, depending on whom you ask. There have been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchess of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, while Rosaria as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller domains, all of which now stand united in the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rostfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Gates over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further west in the midst of the boiling sea. So they don't have their own mother crystal itself. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the land of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people use of the twins relay in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the land surrounding them are rich in ether, making the magics of the crystal cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and is longing war with each other for the possession of their blessings. Okay. Go over here. Just looking at this. Tell me there's just one knight, one shield up here. I mean, to your target location, but
no messages, my lord.
But see, all the way up to this point, there were no shields. So, I mean, that's odd. So, we're going to test. Let's see, if I run ATL at this point, let's just try and do good. I'm sorry. Okay. Get some wine. Getting rested up. So now that we've got another character... Nope.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days. Maybe.
Okay, now we have Annabelle Rossfield. And Duchess of Rosario, wife to Archduke Elwyn, and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with not but thinly veiled contempt. She's a jerk. Well, let's see if there's anything new about... that one stayed the same.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Yes. I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You're overprotective.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
He's 15 years, so
You
the
see
other one was
more
like
in him
18,
than the Phoenix did.
13
He
years,
was
so
rejected,
28.
Elwyn. Our household has no...
Definitely looks down on Clive. Oh, look, here's Joshua. Second son of Archduke Rosario, Joshua was appointed heir of the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother, Clive, is absolute. He's also too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so, because he doesn't like carrots. Something new. Wife to Elwyn. It's not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix. That led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins, having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline. She dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. So it's her bloodline? Or, that's interesting. These are the dominants. These are summoners. Those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. Though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment, a quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared the realm over. Summoners.
Place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again.
She seems to have a different...
You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
A really interesting opinion here.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne.
Yes, but what if he was to die? Would
all is in its right
Joshua
place.
Ascend the throne,
Unlike
or would
some,
Clive?
You have not disgraced our noble blood.
Neither is Clive.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Tossed aside.
I have an early start.
Rejected.
I'm going to sleep.
This looks like Clive. Clive, don't sit up there, you might fall.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
So now we introduce Jill. Born in Princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosario after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the Duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. Firstborn son of Archduke Elwin, ruler of Rosaria. Though all expected him to inherit the Phoenix's flame and awake as its dominance, destiny instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear the burden. In search of a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Oh, so that's how he got the Phoenix fire.
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
Oh.
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Interesting.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Bum, ba, bum.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Something tells me that that's not gonna help. Judging by our first cutscenes. Something Phoenix and Ifrit. Phoenix beating down a lot of crap, so
There's
gotta
going to
hope
be
that
another
Clive's
war, isn't there?
Clive survives it, but how?
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last.
Never.
But it never really ends, does it?
People crave power. Power corrupts.
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
Ooh, even bigger wars.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
You'd hope so. It's chilly. Or is she just kind of putting on a farce?
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
It's interesting music that they tied to that right there. prepping his truck.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
He definitely has self-confidence issues.
Good luck.
Thank you. The forces prep to leave.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forever!
See, it's interesting to have a dominant without a crystal, so.
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just better make it there safely.